Forney is an up-and-coming neighborhood in Dallas, Texas, known as a safe place to raise children. So at first, Mom, Carissa Nash, is not surprised to see a 9-year-old kid from her daughter's class on their security camera. Until suddenly, Carissa's daughter and the boy had a falling out at school earlier that day. Now shocked that he is thrashing her door with a whip, this mom lays down the law.
Little boy, you better get your ass from off my porch beating on my door like this. I will call the police. You need to leave. Don't you ever be on my door like that. Go. Okay.
After the boy leaves, the mom claims he scratches the family's car with a whip. So later, she and her husband go across the street to confront the child's parents.
Your dad's here, I just seen him. I need to talk to him. Your son beat on mine. I need to talk about these damages to my car. Your son, let me show you the video. If you come outside and talk like an adult, then maybe we can figure it out. I need to show you the video of your son hitting our door with this wheel and hitting our car. Sorry. You want to see this video? Have you seen it?
My son never touched your car.
We
You
have
got no video that he touched your car?
the neighbor does across the street.
We have it on video.
All right, get off my property. Seriously, get off my property.
Well, I tell you.
Because you ain't coming over here talking nicely. You're accusing my son.
I'm showing you the video.
We're showing you the video.
The door. You ain't showing me the video of me scratching your car. Get off my plan.
Now, the boy's dad is taking issue that the other dad is standing on his grapevine, and things are getting heated.
No, that's my grapevine.
All right, man.
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
You owe me a plant if
I don't owe you. I bet you won't bring your.
Can you please stop, sir? All we want to do is just talk to you civil.
Your son came over.
Y'all are so violent.
Your son came over here.
Baby, please,
Your
no.
son came over here with a whip.
And then, the mom notices something that alarms her.
You have a gun.
Bring your ass outside without the gun then, bitch.
I've already come out.
Come on, let's do it. No, baby, oh my God. Oh my God.
As the neighbor picks up the gun, he accidentally discharges it, while his daughter stands close behind him in the doorway. Luckily, the bullet doesn't hit anyone.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
The couple goes home, but later, when the county sheriff's office see the videos, they charge the neighbor with deadly conduct for careless handling of a weapon. And shortly afterwards, he and his family move out of the area. As for the son, he's too young to face charges. However, let's hope he learns how to be a better neighbor in his new neighborhood. For people all across the country, owning their own home is part of the American dream, something that Orlando native Vanessa Cheyenne knows all too well.
I'm very proud of my heritage as a hardworking Puerto Rican that came over here to get the dream of getting a home. We live in a small community. Most of the neighbors get along very well.
But Vanessa unexpectedly finds issue with the man living next door.
At the beginning, he seemed like a nice person. After a few years, his son moved with him. And at the beginning as well, the son seemed to be fine, but I was wrong. I thought that I was going to live the American dream, and I'm living the American nightmare.
The trouble starts on New Year's Eve, when a group of families in the neighborhood set off celebratory fireworks.
We never had block parties. It was New Year's Eve, and all the neighbors, we were doing fireworks, and we are having a good time, but they never joined.
But as Vanessa helps pick up the debris the following morning, her next-door neighbor confronts her.
I should have called the cops because it's illegal. They're illegal. You got them all on my truck. And you damaged my...
I hear him screaming and saying that I damaged his truck with the fireworks. I don't know why he thinks that, because the whole neighborhood was doing fireworks.
You bitch!
He resorts to start using cuss words in Spanish, saying that I was made me feel like I was less than him.
But Vanessa refuses to entertain her neighbor's complaints.
You know why you're here? Why you here? Get the out of here.
I ain't get nowhere.
You're the
Yes, I
trash.
rid of
I live
me.
here too.
You ain't never gonna get rid of
So
me.
who
I'm gonna
is
be your side. You too, bitch.
After being called several derogatory words, Vanessa tries to keep her distance. But days later, her neighbor's grown son does something that Vanessa finds alarming. After reviewing her security footage, Vanessa confronts the father about it.
When I see the knife, I got chills in my body. I say enough is enough. And I told him, you need to talk to your son about not throwing knives.
Hearing her accusations seems to only infuriate her next-door neighbor.
You instigated again! Once again, you stupid ass! You stupid people!
To her relief, the man backs off, and she claims to call the police. But according to Vanessa, they are unable to help her.
It feels horrible to get groceries out of your car and you need to look through the window of your car to see if he's standing there.
Vanessa tries her best not to interact with her neighbor, even though she claims the man continues to antagonize her.
You're nothing.
And despite the ongoing tension, Vanessa is staying put and is determined to figure out a way to live in harmony.
I should be able to live like any other person in their home, happy and stress-free. Let us live in peace and treat each other with respect.
I'm gonna be on your side. You too, bitch.
It's estimated that Americans take more than 9 billion trips on public transportation every year. So it's not surprising that it can spark quite a few wars between neighbors, like on this bus in Wichita, Kansas.
I'm not going anywhere. I have done nothing wrong. I threw my milk off the bus when he told me it was dripping. I'm not going anywhere. No, I'm not going anywhere.
According to onlookers, before getting on the bus, the man in the hat was carrying a leaky gallon of milk, so the bus driver refused to allow him on board with it. And while the man threw out the milk, he allegedly unloaded his frustrations on the bus driver for 10 minutes. And now, the driver wants him off.
You're holding the whole bus, man.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm holding the whole bus. You're absolutely right.
They got places to go, man.
Well, I got place to go to. And I spent my
You're holding up the whole bus. Get off the bus.
I'm not going anywhere.
And even though the other riders encourage him to leave, he refuses to move.
Nobody cops. Great.
But then two of the men on board reveal something that hits a nerve.
The only reason you ain't getting your ass beat is because we on probation.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
You know how many times I've been on probation in my life? None.
That's all right.
That says something, doesn't it?
The man is seemingly unbothered by the taunts of his fellow neighbors, but then something happens that has him calling for help.
Yeah, stop that. Yeah, little bitch squirm.
911. Call 911. Seriously, call 911. Call 911.
Look at you. Scared, ain't you?
Little stupid bitch.
Yeah.
Damn right I'm scared of some fat, lard-ass ex-con. Damn right I'm scared of him. He's probably killed more people than I've known in my life.
Stupid son of a bitch.
To everyone's relief, things don't get physical. But when the police finally arrive, all of the passengers are asked to get off the bus. And while the man recording doesn't stick around to find out if the man is arrested, he can't help but find it ironic that this crying and shouting situation started over spilt milk.
I threw my milk off the bus when he told me it was dripping. I'm not going anywhere. No, I'm not going anywhere.
Most neighbors agree that skateboarders belong in a skate park because practicing in the street becomes too hazardous. Like this bunch of skaters in Venice Beach, California, who don't live in the apartments behind them, but are filming each other perfecting new skateboarding tricks. The neighbor in the black cap is not happy and is not afraid to show it.
What are you guys, idiots? You can't skate here. What are you guys can't read? Go to school. Hey. Are you a cop? Yeah. Where your badge at? My badge is coming.
Get it on!
Right now, idiot.
Now, another neighbor gets involved.
You're trespassing.
And when words don't work, she takes a more direct approach.
Hey, don't touch
Out of here.
Hey, back off, bro, back off.
The skater thinks the neighbors are being unreasonably aggressive, but this neighbor is standing his ground, literally.
That's not helping you, okay? you drop me, I'm finna beat your ass. You good? I'll drop you. Nobody's touching you. You're dirty the lens, bro. That bitch dirty it. Clean that.
I don't know.
As the skaters realize that the woman's earlier punch left a mark on the lens, another neighbor in a blue shirt suddenly and without warning makes a shocking move.
Did you make it?
What are you guys
Did you
doing?
make it? Oh.
Having put himself and the skater at risk of serious injury, the neighbor seems a little stunned by his fall, and the other neighbors discuss a more sensible approach to the problem.
Okay, we're gonna call the police.
As the skaters skate on.
Very brave.
You're all gonna be arrested. So exciting.
And you're gonna be on YouTube.
How fun is it?
You're gonna be on YouTube.
You know how fun jail is? Oh my God, it's brilliant.
Perhaps it's the threat of the police turning up, but the skaters decide to relocate to a nearby parking lot, and the neighbors go home, a bit battered and bruised. So maybe next time they have to deal with antisocial behavior, they'll just call the cops instead of confronting the issue head on.
Did you make it?
Johnson City is a quiet southern town filled with rich American history and courteous neighbors, which is exactly why Christopher Godfrey decides to start his family there.
This place is, it's really safe. People are generally really friendly. You know, that's probably the thing I like most about it.
One day, a new neighbor moves into Christopher's apartment building, and it doesn't take long for them to meet.
She would periodically walk her dogs, and a lot of times she would come out there whenever I was outside. She'd always try to talk to me and say things to me, how's the weather and all this, and tell me about her life. But she wasn't really my kind of person, so I try to kind of keep my distance from her.
After a few weeks, Christopher asks the woman to stop walking her dog on the shared part of his apartment complex's property, worried that the dog will defecate in the grass where his son plays. And according to Christopher, she doesn't respond nicely.
She was walking her dog. And she starts screaming at me, and I'm just like, oh man, I can't even. And you just can't talk to her.
According to police reports, Christopher alleges that his neighbor threatens to slap him and his son. In that same incident, police come and Christopher is arrested on suspicion of aggravated assault after rushing towards his neighbor to smack her phone.
She called the police and told the police that I was an assailant, had me arrested. Charges were dismissed.
A few uneventful days pass when Christopher's out working in his family's vegetable garden on a shared part of the property. And things take an intense turn.
It's me, my son, and my wife's garden. I'm sitting out in the garden, I see her coming toward me, I'm like, oh, here comes trouble.
Christopher backs off, and it's when he witnesses his neighbor do the unthinkable.
Is he messing with your golden? I think he's messing with her. What are you doing to a golden? Leave it alone!
And I went and tried to fix it. The very next day, she walked out in her underwear and wrecked it again. And tore my garden up again, like she just didn't want me to have my garden.
In the following days, before anything else happens, Christopher's neighbor suddenly moves out of the complex, and he doesn't ask why.
The farther this woman is away from me and my family, the better I will feel about the situation. But I don't fully trust that she's not still going to try something.
Unfortunately, even with the woman gone, the ordeal has left a sour taste in Christopher's mouth when it comes to neighbors.
I hate saying this, but I just don't want to live around anybody. I want to live by myself, in a cabin in the middle of the woods somewhere. There's been too many times I've lived in apartments, and it's always been bad experiences. But I hate neighbors.
For most Americans, the idea of having a big enough space for their entire family to enjoy is a dream. And after living in Provo, Utah for 4 years in a small apartment, Joanna Lucero and her husband find the ideal place on the main floor of a shared house.
When I first moved in, the house was perfect. My kids had their bedrooms. I love the house. Like, it's an old 1950s home.
Shortly after moving in, she meets her new downstairs neighbor in the basement apartment, a woman in her 40s.
She's kind of standoffish and not really friendly.
And discovers that the neighbor controls the heater.
I have the control to the thermostat upstairs, but she has the pilot light and the blower.
One night, when the temperature is below freezing, Joanna claims her neighbor turns off the heater. Aggravated, Joanna decides to confront her neighbor, but she denies touching it.
You guys keep turning it off. Knock it off. You're I've been begging you not to touch it for days. Are you freaking kidding me? I don't have no reason to touch it.
Joanna and her neighbor never reach an agreement on the heat, and then the argument over shared utilities takes a new turn. Joanna spots an extension cord running from the house next door, which is inhabited by the neighbor's boyfriend.
The way that the electricity is set up is the electricity is in my name, and she pays me.
Joanna and her husband investigate the cord, as it looks like she isn't only sharing her electricity with her neighbor, but also her neighbor's boyfriend. However, Joanna's neighbor adamantly denies that the cord is to provide power to his home. As her and her neighbor split the electricity bill in half, Joanna decides to confront the neighbor over what she imagines to be an increase in cost.
You need to quit. You need to. Stay on your house. No, it is in my name.
It surprises me that she gotten this angry and this aggressive, and it just gotten to this point.
Joanna and her husband retreat back to their house, but she claims the neighbor follows and continues defending her boyfriend.
You need to leave, Stacy. You need to leave him alone right now.
No, he came.
You need to leave him alone right now.
No.
Leave him alone and leave my family. Leave my family alone. Stop it.
You guys need to watch what you do and don't go and attack my boyfriend.
No, you guys need to knock it off. What you guys are...
Up, bitch!
Excuse me? You guys are stealing my electricity!
I was shaking so bad, but I was just like, I just had to say something. And it felt really good. It felt really empowering.
For fear of having her electricity shut off, Joanna pays the bill herself. And while Joanna still lives above her neighbor, she is considering moving somewhere where her electricity and heating aren't shared.
My anxiety has gone up the roof since dealing with her. I like the house. I like the neighborhood. Not my neighbors, but I like where I live. But I can't keep living like this. I can't keep doing it. It's ruining me.
Joanna and her neighbor have an uneasy truce, but she fears this neighborhood war is not over yet. And as for now, Joanna's landlord has vowed to manage the utilities for both her and her neighbor in case of any issues in the future.
I do wish that things could be different. I wish that we could get along.
Stay on your house! No!
That
Gated communities boast a third less crime than non-gated ones. But what if what you need to worry about is inside the gates? Leo Lee and his friends all live in the same gated community.
My neighborhood is in the middle of Palm Desert, California, and typically around there, especially in like a gated tennis club community, you don't really see too many young people. My best friends live around me. We're always out just up to something. We stick out a lot in that neighborhood.
One evening, Leo is out walking with his friends.
We were hiking all day that day, and it was scorching hot. So we just wanted to enjoy the cooler weather at night, just take a stroll. And that's when this red car pulled up, and this lady was very confrontational.
A neighbor stops the teens and demands to know who they are.
What is one of your last names? Whoever lives here, give me your last name.
Call J. Edgar Hoover right now. Ben
You're the guys
Dover.
that stole my pickleball bag. I'm really pissed at you.
Pickleball? I didn't steal that.
I refuse to give personal information because I'm just uncomfortable with the idea of this woman knowing where I sleep at night.
A rash of recent thefts within the gates have neighbors on edge.
They won't give us their last name.
But a neighborhood watch can quickly turn into a neighborhood witch hunt.
I've personally never seen any of this stuff.
What? This is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous, but if you live here, then what you're talking, let's go down and just show me exactly where you live.
Yeah, let me meet your parents.
Leo and his friends are not talking, so the woman detained the teens while calling the community's security guard.
They have no right to stop us. It's your neighborhood, it's my neighborhood, it's all our neighborhood, right?
We live here.
So do we.
We own here.
So do we.
I've been my been stolen.
Well, guess what? We didn't do that.
So tell us your last name, and then we'll let you go.
One of Leo's friends claims his father is on the line and will vouch for the teens.
Don't worry about it. I've lived there longer than you have. Don't worry about it.
I don't trust this. This is one of your buddies.
But the neighbor is immediately suspicious.
This lady is just like, this is not real. This is one of your friends. I don't believe this for a second, because she thinks we're pickleball thieves.
A car pulls up, but it's not the neighborhood security they are expecting.
No, none of this. You will never profile my child like this. This isn't white.
Profiling. I didn't even know the color of their skin.
Turns out the man on the phone is the teen's father.
You don't sit there and treat my child like that.
And the neighbors are finally getting the chance to meet the parents. And if the neighbors think the teens are a handful, they haven't seen anything yet.
My friend's parents are very protective of us, so they just came out swinging.
I don't need you to sit there and my children are sitting there.
Can they answer a simple question?
Let me hear.
And the teen's father has had enough. The teen's father pushes one of the neighbors.
What are you gonna do?
That's when I knew things were getting really out of control. I just didn't want it to turn into this whole public debacle, which unfortunately it did.
What do you think me to get with your neighbor for?
Do you understand? Because we've had break-ins.
I don't give a what you've had.
The neighbor tries to explain about the recent thefts in the neighborhood, but the parents don't care.
The car was broken, it was stolen, and you guys are all harassing my
Let's go, everybody.
Eventually things do calm down.
A friendly neighbor intervenes and is able to bring the warring neighbors together.
I'm glad you guys came down. Yeah. Because we can actually see that you live here.
Right, we do.
Security never arrives, but they all decide to go home without further drama. And the neighbors finally offer an apology to the teens.
Sorry, guys.
And while the neighborhood thefts are still unsolved, at least Leo and his friends are no longer suspects.
It worked out.
It did work out.
I haven't heard from this lady or her friends since.
You're the guys that stole my pickleball bag. I'm really pissed at you.
Pickleball? I didn't even steal that.
All I can say for certain is that I'm not going to see this woman at the pickleball court, because I don't even know what that is.
He could have just told me where your last name is, and then we would have been done.
Hey, no cursing, no cursing.